Hello, everybody, and Merry Christmas, and welcome to my channel. For all of you who've been tuned in all year, thank you so much. And for others who are new here, welcome. Join the group. Join the group. You are very, very welcome. Anybody who would like a private reading, please go down to the website www.saraperry.me. There are 50% off readings right now. And if you haven't done so and you would like to, please like, share and subscribe this channel because it would be a really great Christmas present for me. Now, today I pulled some cards and I've got healing, power and listening. And I feel that the healing is taking place in all of us, and this is a day to heal. Now, on Christmas Day or around Christmas time, there are arguments, don't get me wrong, but there's also a lot of hugging and kissing, and people feel the love, don't they? It's like New Year's where everyone's had a bit of a drink, they're going, I love you, I love you. The next day everyone's got a really bad head. But Christmas is a feeling, it is a time to be loving and giving, okay? My thoughts are it could be all year, and what I want you to do today is to remember this feeling, okay? If you're having a great time, I know not everybody is, and some people will be experiencing a loss. I mean, one of the and big change, I mean, one of the biggest changes obviously in the UK is that the Queen passed this year, and it's going to be the King's speech this year. It's going to be really, really different, and I kind of feel there's going to be a lot of sadness, tears of joy, but tears of sadness as well for people, or just because of memories. I can see people looking through old picture books, photo albums, that kind of thing. And this year I do feel it's going to be, although there's going to be some fun to be had, and I'm not saying nobody's going out, I'm going out myself this evening because I want to just get out and be have some joy. It's also kind of more relaxed than normal. So even if you are laughing and joking, I feel like there's less effort put in this year for many people. Or, if you've been putting the effort in, feeling like by today it's like, oh, well, I just give up. I kind of get the sense that spirit is around going, look, just enjoy each other. Don't worry if the turkey's a little bit burnt, or you forgot to you forgot to defrost the turkey, and now you're going to have like, bacon sandwiches or something. Or that, I don't know, you didn't have the best tableware, or the Christmas tree burnt down or something like that, and that there's a power failure. There can be, from the darkest times we find the light, okay? We need to put the light on. So when we're feeling low and sad and alone, and we look for something to feel good, okay? And that's why, sometimes in our darkest times, we find the happiest moments and the most poignant memories. And this is the guidance to everybody this year on this day, although I would say do it on every day, is, it is one time where all the shops are shut, well, most of them, and that, it is family, or a time that everybody just celebrates this holiday. And obviously for the ones that are on their own, I'm going to send a lot of love and healing you to today, because I know what it's like to be alone on Christmas Day. For you, people just say is use the time to meditate, to reflect spiritually, write something, do something amazing that is good for you. Don't sit there thinking, oh, I'm all alone with my chocolates. If you've got chocolates, that's good. We haven't got those this year. But just find the priority of the blessing during this day. Look at the fun things. Stop trying so hard and just enjoy the moment a little bit. It's like when these weddings, big disasters happen. They're the ones people remember. You'll never forget a day that was a disaster. We went to Barcelona the day before, a couple of weeks before we moved here to Spain. We went for the day. We organised it for my sister's 50th. And it was disaster from start to finish. But I did it with love, okay? It was my idea. I thought, let's do something different. Let's put it out the park. Straight away, when I told my sister we were going, she was upset because she was having to travel to India after that. She was so strung out anyway. She didn't really receive it very well. So I kind of got that to start with. So that kind of put a bit of a dampener on it. Then we were nearly late. I remember rushing through the airport. My mum fell over and broke her elbow. We were delayed at the airport. It was only a day's travel. I mean, but out of the day, we laughed, and actually, my mum fell right outside the most perfect restaurant you could have. And that time I will never forget. We always talk about, oh no, not Barcelona, but there was something lovely about it, and it will always be one of my most memorable days. Sorry. So if you are, hosting Christmas, or you're thinking, it's only us three here to this time and it's a bit quieter, have fun, the three of you. Do something different. Do something that marks the occasion, that makes it special. Like, it's the first time I was on my own, but I wrote my first novel. It's the first time that I didn't have the kids around, but I just had me and my husband, and it was really great because we didn't have to get up. We could just eat in bed. We just watched TV all day. Or we it was everything went wrong, and we ended up having to eat at a neighbour's house, but then we had a really good time drinking their wine and playing games and everything, and it was really fun, right? We can always make the best of a bad thing. We can always, when the darkness arises, we have to find the light. Okay, we look for the light. So on this occasion, look for the light. Look to your biggest star. Make a wish on that star. Make this day special in some way or another, even if you are experiencing sadness. If you want to be alone, you've experienced a loss, and you want to shut away, then just have a lovely day. I always say this on Valentine's Day. It's the same thing. There's so much emphasis on certain things, but the joy doesn't have to be those things. It's not the labels we put on things. It's not the packaging. It's the love that you feel. It's the experience. It's the adventure you have. It's the memory. So do something to mark the occasion. Do something that, where you can even give yourself forgiveness and give yourself some love, pamper yourself. It is 24 hours, all right? And it could be 24 hours of amazing madness, crazy, I don't know. Or a time where you healed, you allowed yourself to cry, and celebrate the sadness as much as the happiness. And I am so sorry for anybody out there who is feeling really lost and alone, and maybe listening to this and thinking, oh, it's easy to say. Yes, it is easy to say. But it's also easy to make up on, to think, to come up with, to change our minds. It's actually a simple thing to think a different thought. And if you can start with that, or look at doing something that, like I said, makes it special, and that you don't remember every time that year that it was, a depressing thing happened, you can give it back life. You can give your life back, give yourself more light and more life. One of the days, we had a Christmas that was so terrible, and we experienced a loss. And ever since that time, I made Christmas different. I changed it so that I didn't have to feel that pain. I felt joy and blessings and thanks. And I always shed a tear. I always feel that sadness creep over me. But I also look at where I've come as well. And looked on that as a blessing that I'm still alive. So I'm going to send everybody lots of love and hugs today, and I just wish you the best memory created, mark of a new cycle for next year, which is going to be fan-dabby-dozy. If you go for it, really take the opportunity to have a blast in 2023. Really go for your dreams, really look at the impossibilities that could be possible, and start manifesting. Like I said, if you're even on your own on your Todd, and you've got your little Christmas dinner and your glass of wine or whatever, write a list to the new year. Start writing that special letter of what you want to achieve. And I'll speak to you all later. Bye for now.